Hi, everybody. We are back with Reality Wrap today, and the Bachelor season 28, is it? Has finally premiered.
Yes. He's everything I could have wanted.
And we're going to be talking all about that, plus some Married at First Sight update and Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
This is exactly why there's a burn book.
So let's get to it, Shawnee.
Yep, let's do it.
I think we should start with the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City because it's on the tip of everybody's tongue.
The hottest story on the block, right?
Listen, so the finale, the part where the finale aired, and I don't know if you watched it. Did you see it or see any of the clips from it?
I did. I saw parts of it, yes.
Okay, so I was right when I said the women do not want to film with Monica Garcia.
I mean, not surprising. You can't trust her.
Run a burner account. We wouldn't have cast you.
Okay.
And also, Shawnee, I think the way she came into the reunion, she messed up her spot on the show. I like, it's one thing to make a mistake. People who cannot self-reflect annoy the life out of me. Because the reunion is, no, seriously, you had months since the reunion filmed, right?
Right.
To be like,
right, and not just self-reflect, but like you can definitely know where you stand with the viewers, how you're being received.
right.
Know exactly what kind of edit you got.
Right.
And prepare.
Right.
I mean, had housewives show up with whole binders to these reunions. Prepare yourself.
And speaking of binders, let me tell you when I was done with her, did you see this burn book that she brought? I thought it was the corniest thing I'd ever. Are we 12? Listen.
Are you surprised that the fake Instagram lady also had a burn book?
It's just so corny. And it wasn't like a Monique type of book with receipts. It was just the thought of this woman sitting home, writing stuff in this binder thing, pasting pictures. It just was, I was cringing for her.
Very Mean Girls.
You can take that fake apology and shove it right up your hairy.
Monica could have gotten us another season if she did the reunion right. I feel like I'm gonna let her have her little 15 minutes of fame and we are going to forget about Monica. I don't care what, I don't care how everybody is hyping it up now.
I think you might be right. And I think that your proof of that would be Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Meri. She came in blazing, went out fast, you know? I mean,
I have never wanted to see a person leave a show. Anne-Marie's getting so much hate. And while I'm not for the hate, Anne-Marie does not deserve to be on this show. I'm sorry.
No. I mean, but that's exactly what you said about Monica. So
Anne-Marie's mark on the show is going to be talking about somebody's esophagus. How embarrassing is that? That is her. Anne-Marie, no thank you. No thank you.
At least bring us some of your own drama, please. You know?
Honey, it was just the most absurd thing. But I'm going to get back to Monica for a minute because tell me if you agree with this. So Tamra Judge from Real Housewives of Orange County is getting slaughtered online because she is a diehard Monica fan. Monica has like a legion of people following her now and hyping her up.
Of course.
There's half of the people who are like, she needs to be gone. No. So Tamra went on Monica's page. I was just like, what is that? I think your little cat just went
It's my cat.
Yeah. Johnny.
Yeah.
I was seeing a ghost. I was like, I just saw like a little shadow.
With his tail.
Anyway, so tell me if you agree with this. So Tamra Judge went on Monica's page all thirsty and wrote this. You are going to go down as the best one-season housewife in history. You will be missed big time. Do you think Monica is going to go down as one of the best one-season housewives in history? Do you agree?
How many one-season housewives are there? I mean,
Shawnee, there's plenty and we never remember them. We're going to forget her like the rest.
Right. Who cares?
Shawnee?
Obviously, it wasn't enough to do more, so bye.
Shawnee, I don't know. The way everybody's hyping up Monica, you see, by next season, remember Noella? Remember how we were guns blazing for Noella?
I really wanted all of us to come back together.
Nobody even, Orange County.
There's a one season. Yeah, nobody's talking about her anymore.
Nobody's talking about. I remember that Orange County needed something. It's not like Salt Lake is not really dead yet. I mean,
they might as well be.
Yeah, but Salt Lake was just there, right?
They're gonna need to do something with Jen gone. Like they're gonna need to find somebody because the crew that they have is not it.
There's this argument online that I'm actually noticing too, and I'm very disturbed by the Salt Lake City women. Do you realize that they're more outraged over this gossip page than they were about Jen Shah scamming people for years? Do you realize this, Sean?
That's wild. I mean, that's wild.
The way
because the fake Instagram page is scandalous and salacious, but what Jen did was gross.
What Jen did was gross and criminal. And
right.
And they sat there the year when Jen was still claiming to be innocent, but they and also when Heather Gay spoke about the black eye that I've been over for a year and said she was scared of Jen, I noticed that even Andy Cohen seemed to understand that they were all living in fear of Jen. Like Andy didn't seem shocked. He wasn't like, oh my gosh, why are we? It's like they all were scared to death of this woman.
I mean, she is kind of scary. Jen is scary, kind of like in a mob boss kind of way.
Even at the end, Andy was like, it's shocking the kind of hold this woman had on everyone. But he was not surprised. I think having met her in person, he understands why they were scared of her.
Yeah, she has that about her. I don't know why, because she's 5 feet tall, but she has that about her. She's very commanding and she's kind of terrifying.
Are you serious right now?
But I'm just saying, the way these women reacted to this gossip page, as opposed to a criminal who scammed elderly people for years to buy Gucci outfits, honestly, there's this green Gucci jumpsuit that she wore that I'm obsessed with, but that's for another day.
Is it worth scamming old ladies for though?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, sir.
Right.
All right, so we're done with Salt Lake City. And no, Monica is not going to go down as one of the most blah, blah, blah housewives. No, it's a no.
Well, forget her in a season or two.
22 months, we're going to be over.
If Salt Lake City goes the way of Dallas, they won't be talking about any of them. So,
exactly. But also, I feel like I'll always remember Lisa Barlow and Heather Gay and
even Meredith Marks.
And Meredith. But you know what's interesting? I feel like although I don't like Monica for the show, because I feel like it's just when it gets dark is when I step back. And to me, Monica is dark. Right. When you're at somebody's house stalking them, and do you know that she admitted to, she set up Jen Shah's camera, right? She was watching this woman from inside of her home, Shawnee.
I mean, that would be also criminal, right? I mean,
she was parked outside of this scouting with her binoculars, and this is insane. So for me, it got dark. But I would have wanted her to get another season to show all the people obsessed with her that they're gonna turn around, just like how they loved Heather Gay, and then the next season they were just like at her throat. Monica would have gotten slaughtered if she came back.
Oh yeah,
she played all her hands too soon, and I bid you adieu, Miss Monica. All right, let's move on to the fun stuff. The Bachelor.
Bachelor's back.
Cheers to our Joey journey.
And it's the best Bachelor we've had in years, or that's what they're saying anyway. We all apparently love Joey, and he can do no wrong.
Joey is adorable.
He is. He's cute. And he's already admitted that he's being very, very careful this season about what he says and who he says it to and how he acts, because he doesn't want to have to explain himself. And I think that, especially coming off seasons like Clayton and Zach, really a good thing. Especially Clayton. Don't even get me started on that hot mess. But this is probably a good thing that he worries about what he's going to have to explain to whoever he
chose. Yeah. I was reading something today, and it says Joey already made history for kissing the most women in one night.
I like the sound of that.
I think that they set out to try to break that record every single season.
He kissed 5 women, Shawnee. 5. 5. It's a lot.
It's a lot for one day. I mean, it's the
lot for one
Bachelor, so
day.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I thought, let me tell you what I hate about The Bachelor. You see the intros? I've never been, every time I watch
you know,
it,
I almost wrote a
cringe.
whole article about how cringy the limo entrances are.
No, you
And I
should.
just didn't, and I probably should have, because why do we do this?
Shawnee.
Why do we do this? I hate this.
Shawnee, there was a girl. I've never been more embarrassed with somebody in my entire life. She brought, and whoever was like, yeah, do it, girl, do it.
It's the producers that say do it, because they want the craziest, corny, they want us to talk about it.
Shawnee, she brought a tray of bananas of different sizes.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
And told this man to pick which one of the sizes he is.
Right.
What's wrong with you? Shawnee,
But he did it.
He did, because no, I think he was just being a good sport. He did it and sent her right home afterwards. Because what's wrong with
But he
him?
did it.
Yeah, I would have just played along because he's nice, Shawnee. He's not gonna embarrass this girl.
He could have been like, I don't like bananas.
Shawnee, I would have been like,
I don't know. I would have played it off. Like, what do you mean resonates?
Shawnee, I would have broken the fourth wall, called in a producer, and have them remove whoever from the premises.
Yeah, right. And now we're down to 31.
Shawnee, I'm telling you, immediately gone. It
was pretty tacky. It was pretty tacky, but tacky is what you expect, right? Because I mean, they had a woman roll in on and show her birthday suit to Gary on the Golden Bachelor. Right. And I mean, there was all kinds. I mean, I don't know how many of them have popped up for their introduction and started stripping.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the big thing with our boy Josh. Is still complaining that the producers had him do a striptease on introduction night, and he went home that night. So, I mean, a lot of it is producer driven. They try to talk him into doing something that's like over the top. And
I'm not doing that. I'm not bringing a tray of bananas and asking a man which one is.
Even some of the fun or more fun type of stuff is still like ridiculous. The one that showed up with bumper cars, like why? Or the one that showed up with like the umpire chair or whatever, like my God,
Shawnee, and having to climb down off the chair.
Yes.
Sometimes
and she's a whole other story. That's the girl that won't stop crying.
She was the one that was crying and then got the rose.
You're there against 31 other people. Why are you crying? Don't act weird.
Honey, this girl cried from start to finish. I'm like, look at you, acting a fool and you got a rose. What's wrong with you? We crying.
Send her crying behind home.
Shawnee, this is the first night. It's not even the emotional part of the process yet.
No.
Night 1. I wanted him to send her home so bad because, like, mom, chill. Do you have time? Shawnee, tell me if you don't think it's creepy that there are sisters on the show competing for this man.
Me and Allie, we're going to keep it a secret. We're sisters, and hopefully he likes to spend with me, stay for a little bit.
Gross, I don't like it. Don't like it.
Shawnee, it is so creepy.
I don't understand the reasoning for it. I know it's all for ratings, like they're going to try to pit the sisters or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So dumb to me. Like, first of all, what set of sisters do you know that has the same taste in men at all?
Listen, me and my friends don't even have the same taste in men, much less sister. It was so weird. And I think Joey felt weird when he realized too. I think he felt, but he's going to play along.
You know what I thought was even more weird was when the sisters finally came out and admitted that they were sisters.
Mm-hmm.
So we are sisters.
Everybody acted all shocked. I'm like, how? You guys look like twins.
They do? They didn't really look
alike. They look a lot alike to me, yes.
Not to me. I was just like, nah.
Yeah, they look a lot alike.
Maybe I need to look at them again. They just...
I mean, then again, when you have 31...
So many women.
They all look alike.
Yeah, so. And I feel like Joey likes the younger sister and she's gonna stay longer and it's gonna piss off the older sister because she was already mad.
I have a spoiler about that. I won't put it on here, but I already know.
Are they both going home?
I'm not gonna tell you. I'll tell you later. If we put that spoiler in this video, everybody listening is gonna freak out.
Yeah.
So if y'all want to know the spoiler, I'll put the spoiler up and y'all can find it.
Okay. If you want the spoiler alert, log on to monstersandcritics.com and you might
Look
see
for
it somewhere.
Look for our Bachelor content and read it.
Right. Just, we have lots of Bachelor articles. It might be
Not
there.
put it in here.
I think the younger sister is gonna stay, the older sister is gonna go, and it's gonna fracture their relationship. That's what I personally think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quote me on that.
If I say anything, it'll tell you exactly.
Yeah. Shawnee, the other girl that stood out that I'm annoyed about. They're saying she looks like Susie.
The one that stood out that you're annoyed about. Which one is it? It's not Jess's because everybody hates Jess.
It could be Jess. Is Jess the one that went to Joey twice? She spoke to Joey, and
I
then
think so.
I think it's Jess because people hate her. I mean, the other girls hate her
They hate her
because, and also I feel like going back was so lame because she didn't even. I feel like she made things worse. Like you made a good impression initially. What are you going back for? What are you going back for? So I want her gone. I wish he would have sent her home that night. But Joey's such a nice guy that he's not. He's just gonna be a nice guy.
No, he's trying to be nice about it. I mean, you've seen all of he's got a TikTok out about it now. He's talked about it in interviews.
Oh, he talked about
He
Victor.
hates the rose ceremonies. He said that the worst part about it is having to send people home. And I'm just like, don't act like you're surprised, dude. How many rose ceremonies did you stand through?
All of them.
You never sat and thought, man, it would really suck to be up there handing out roses.
I know, right? Well, no, here you are, sir. Speaking of roses, the first impression rose. Lea. I love Lea, by the way.
I actually really like her. I think that
Sweet.
showed a lot of class on premiere night. She had a lot of power in her hand and she was like, I don't need it.
And the same girl was like, if it was me, I would have taken it. All the girls were like, no, I would have taken it.
I mean, let's be honest. Like,
competition.
if she had taken it, it wouldn't have really hurt her.
Also, listen,
You know?
Lea needs to get a group too and stop acting like you're there to meet 30 best friends. Because honestly, it wasn't that deep. So I love her, but also the crying and the acting like the world is ending because you got this advantage.
Like Joey's the last man on earth or something. Like,
Yeah, the way she was behaving about this advantage, like, oh, like they told you to kill these people, like, calm down, just
right.
It's not that deep. It just wasn't that deep to me. But I love her.
Can you imagine though how big of an enemy she would be in that house if she did swipe a one-on-one date from somebody? Like, oh, you thought you were going out with so-and-so? Guess what? You're going out with me.
The producer shouldn't have done that.
Me.
But also, not only would it be weird, upsetting for the girl, but imagine even Joey.
I was gonna say, like, he might be real mad about that because if he asked out somebody that he really wanted to spend time,
I know you show up.
And now he's stuck with you.
Johnny, I think the producer said this poor chick up for failure. There is no winning because either way, I know stealing somebody's date. Fool, all right, you're out. Not only that, then I'm showing up to this man who planned a date specifically for this person. She says she loves helicopter rides. He's taking me on a helicopter. It was specifically for this It just...
It would have been all around. She probably made the best move.
She made the best move and she just needed to be like, nah, the crying and the, oh my gosh. And it was like, chill.
It's too much, but it's every season. They do this every season.
I want Lea to win and I have a feeling Lea is not going to win.
I know who wins.
Did you do an article? Did you do a spoiler? I think I saw a spoiler.
Yes, I did.
Is it Daisy? I feel like he really likes
If we put it in this show, we're going to get freaked out on.
Go to
the website and look for the spoilers. They're there.
We have a spoiler of the winner on monstersandcritics.com. So check out the website. I didn't read it because it was so new and I was like, I don't want to know yet.
It was months ago. So yeah, it's time to reshare that bad boy.
Yeah, you should reshare it. No, but I want Lea to win.
Can't always get what you want.
But also, Shawnee, let me tell you what I don't like. Why is this girl 23 years old trying to find a husband? Why are 23-year-olds on the show?
I don't think anybody under 30 should be looking for a husband, but that's just me.
Yeah, listen, Shawnee, I totally agree. Why are you 23? I mean, we know people are on the show for camera time now and stuff. 23 years old. Just graduated from wherever you just got. You have no business trying to find a husband right now.
None.
So I guess she'll get what she gets from it, her little Instagram.
Yeah, she's gonna get a nice following. She's gonna make some social media money. Maybe
she's been chatting it up online.
Right. I mean,
she's been showing the Lea
some of these Bachelor people have moved on to have great media careers.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's true. So you're on it for it's just like, then how do you know if it's real? Like, how do you know? Because by that
point, I feel like you should just assume they're there for clout.
And just hope for the best.
They're probably gonna start a podcast.
Oh, for sure. No. There is no probably, ma'am. They are. Everybody is.
Right?
Like my unborn child has started a
TikTok now because they want to sell you something.
Gonna sell me something. This is my code. Discount code Lea.
Right? Lea, get you 25% off. Use it.
Listen, I love Lea though, but 23, ma'am, it's a no. It's a no. Somebody was saying that the age limit should be 25 and over. Even that I think is too young, but I agree. Is there an age limit, Shawnee?
There is, not that I know of. I don't think that they've ever had like a teenage. I don't think they've ever had like 19, 20. I don't know.
I think maybe 21 and over, most likely.
Maybe. Yeah, because they have alcohol in the mansion. So
yeah. And also Joey's not old. Joey's like what, 30?
Yeah, he's young.
30? Yeah, he's young. But 23 just still sounds like what are we
young.
Yeah.
Find something else to do. You're still clubbing.
Yeah, like I know, right? Like, mom, please.
You just became legal enough to club. Like, go do
that. I know you want to go get married. You've not partied enough of your life yet. Stop.
Don't do it.
Yeah. No. Bachelor. I think that's it for Bachelor. I'm waiting for us to get into the groove of things. I think it'll be a good season.
Week one is always a little bit slow, but it's gonna pick up.
Yeah.
It always does. We need to start worrying about who's there for the right reasons and who's their person.
I'm trying to remember how many persons got sent home.
10. They started with 32. There's 22 left. So
whoa, that was a lot. Half of them I didn't.
There's a lot of people there. I mean,
it's hard to see. Some of these people that they showed at the end, I was like, I've never seen you. I didn't even see your entrance.
Right, because he never even got a chance to talk to him. That's 32 people I was waiting to talk to in one night. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh gosh, terrifying. I would never. I mean, I would go just for my social media. I'm gonna go on The Bachelor, Sean.
If you go on night one, if you go home night one, though, your social media won't do anything unless you act crazy.
I'm going to
go out there and do something.
I'm going to go and act crazy. And then I'm going to announce that I write for Monsters and Critics and I've been talking about all of them on our website. Pull a Monica Garcia.
I'm sure they'll cut that. But
I'm going to pull a Monica Garcia and be like, you know?
Right.
And just
start your own fake Instagram.
I just already have an Instagram page dedicated to my reality TV content. So I'll just make sure somebody finds it and be like, did you write this article before about whatever? That's my plan.
There you go. Hey, you got to have a plan, right?
Have a backup. Shawnee, we're talking about Sister Wives now because Meri Brown, who we talked about just last week, and you jinxed Meri, Sean. You jinxed Meri's happy life. You jinxed her. You and I jinxed her because Meri was living her best life with her new man, bragging about
digging up all his stuff.
And as we knew they would, Shawnee, as we knew they would. Suddenly now this man is a clout chaser.
I mean, he's been divorced like 3 times, right?
Four.
I thought it was 3.
I read it today and I was like, whoa.
Well, I mean, I guess Meri's used to a guy that's married to 4 people. So,
but at once,
if it wasn't all at, but who cares if it was all at once?
She prefers that. She prefers the togetherness of it.
Right. And you know, I read something where he said that he was worried about marrying somebody that was into polygamy, or formerly into polygamy or whatever. Like. Sir, you are basically a polygamist. Stop.
Why would he be worried about? Why would that just randomly be worried about that?
I don't know, but if he's got that many divorces, I think that he is the winner of the red flag race.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but also, how often do you meet somebody who is into polygamy that you would be worried? Where does he live?
I mean,
He lives in that area where the
probably because isn't she back in Utah with her in?
Oh, he's in Utah.
I mean, she is. So I'm assuming he is.
Okay. Then he needs to.
So yeah, I mean, he would know all about it. But
Well, yeah.
he also knows all about multiple divorces. So like I said, like
And
if we're
engagement.
talking about flags here, he is the red flag winner.
Flag, Shawnee, and the ex said he's also been engaged several times. So there were times when he didn't even marry. So out of those 4, there's been several other engagements. And Shawnee, she said that he loves the Real Housewives. He watched Meri on TV and wanted to meet her. Like knows of her from before.
That's literally the definition of a clout chaser.
That is literally what it is. Our sweet Meri. Listen.
Pete, where did you get that from? Sister Wives fans are about to jump on you.
I just mean that I want the best for her and I want her
Of
to
course
be
we do.
in Cody's face like, I found a man and he's this.
I am getting the vibe that Meri saw Christine meet David, fall in love. He's amazing. He treats her like a princess.
Yeah.
And she was like, I want that.
Yeah.
And now she's trying to get that with somebody that she has no business getting that with.
Yeah. And I kind of feel like if you've been married for that long, when you find somebody, I don't know if it's time to take your time.
Right.
And not just take your time, but why on earth are we seeing this man on your Instagram? Like, why? Why is he
waited like what, 3 months to introduce him to everybody? Are you out of your mind?
Johnny, I've dated people for a year that I've never been introduced to my friends. I'm just being honest.
Right.
3 months on Instagram already? Insanity.
She's trying to pull a Christine. She sees
Yeah.
all the attention that Christine's getting, the success she's having. Everybody's like, woo woo Christine.
Yeah.
And she's like, I want that.
Do you think Christine is gonna get a spin-off?
I hope so.
You think so, right? Or maybe all the wives.
Or Christine and Janelle, I think, might get a spinoff. I don't think all of them would. I think maybe
not Robin, but just all the wives that have left Cody. You don't think they could do
I
a
don't
thing?
think Meri would be in on it because Christine and Janelle don't want anything to do with Meri. They don't have anything to do with Meri. They're very, very close, but they're not close with Meri or Robin.
Okay.
So
is Meri close to Robin still?
as far as I know, she's always kind of been, but I mean, I don't expect that. Like, it was always like Christine and Janelle and then Meri and Robin.
Oh.
But Robin had Cody. So Meri was always just kind of off on her own.
Yeah, Meri. I thought Meri would have been Meri should have been the first person to leave. Because why are you
tried to? She got catfished.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, yeah. But also, she should have left. Cody made it very clear he did not love this woman, did not want to be with this woman.
As soon as he said that, she should have been like, peace.
Yeah, like why are you sticking by? I'm sticking beside him. Why
would you stay with somebody who literally told you to your face he does not want you?
And in public, on TV, like how embarrassing.
Why would I want to do that? Be with somebody who really just has changed his mind about me.
Married at first sight, Katina and Olajuwon. I think in the last episode or the one before, that Olajuwon and Katina were divorced, but secretly dating still in an open relationship.
That's right. And then she aired him out for cheating.
She aired him out that he had a side.
I know he was in an open relationship, so is that cheating? But
then he aired her out and said, no, we've been in an open relationship. It wasn't cheating. So anyway, Katina people were online saying, listen, we're sick of you. We're sick of you getting back together. Katina literally made a post and said, nah, this is the last time for real. This is going to be your last post, because some of the commenters were saying, listen, she does this every time I get back with him. And Katina was like, no. This is going to be your last post. Meanwhile, I'm scrolling Instagram, right? So I'm thinking they're done. Olajuwon said, good luck to you, ma'am. And they were. I'm scrolling Instagram and I saw Katina's vacation photo like a few days ago in her room. And I'm like, oh, she's on vacation, getting over the breakup. I then days later see Olajuwon's post and I'm like, why do these photos look so familiar? So with my little eagle eyes, I put my detective cap on and spectacles and I started to compare the photos. Shawnee, lo and behold, you cannot tell me these two people are not in the same place. What is going? Why, Shawnee? And then they made sure to disable comments. Both and they haven't posted.
Which is even more proof that you were correct.
Because why are the comments disabled? All we're seeing is a beach. Why are we not? What? Katina knows people are gonna be like, you are back with that man.
Right.
Why is she back with a man who divorced her, doesn't want to be exclusively with her, has a side chick
she needs respect for herself.
Katina is too smart and beautiful and intelligent to be living this life. Like I'm so embarrassed for her. No, Katina, no. Look at this gorgeous girl. She was so sweet and like Katina was absolutely lovely, and this needs to be done. Like it's gonna be worse. So now I'm watching them. Like
at this point, now that she said that she's done, and
she can't even out him again.
People are gonna stop paying attention. They don't even care.
Yeah, and also she can't publicly say anything else because she already said she was done for the 600th time. Right. So now Olajuwon is living his best. And normally when people say they have an open relationship, it means the woman is with him and he's with several other women. Because women don't want no open relationship. Which woman is having sex with 10 guys? Nobody wants that for themselves. Nobody. The only person who wins in an open relationship is the man. So
I mean, yeah.
I'm so like, you would think Katina is my friend because I want to sit her down and be like, baby girl, this ain't it.
You always do that when you really, really like a reality
star. I really like her because
we're friends. You don't know it, but we're friends.
Yeah, we are friends, and I'm coming to you as a friend.
Right.
We don't want this for you, honey. I need just Mina to sit her down and be like, okay, kid.
I know, right? Can we get like a follow-up show of like the old cast? It would be cool if they brought old cast back for like
they need to do something because this tired show.
We're like, you know how 90 Day does The Last Resort? Maybe they should do a Last Resort style spinoff for these couples that are like them. They would be
brilliant. Shawnee, that is a brilliant idea because all of these couples are struggling. So we need to do something. These experts need to do something to help these people be matched. They expertly matched.
Don't even get me started.
That is remember when they tried the unmatchables thing that just fell down to the ground? Horrible.
It could have been really good, but it was all people we didn't know, and nobody cares about the people we don't know. Now, if they tried to rematch people that they had before that just didn't work out, we'd be tuning in like crazy. Let's see them again, you know?
And we know their story. We know they were jilted. We know what happened.
I mean, if they'd have tried to rematch somebody like Paige before she found her
and that guy,
we would have all been all over it. Or Bennett.
Yes.
I would love to see him get a new match because I was so mad about what happened with him.
I need you to pitch this immediately. Pitch this immediately, Shawnee.
If they listened to me, we would not be where we are now. Okay.
I know, right? No, but Shawnee, I want to watch this show now. I really do.
I do too. I think that would be great. The thing is how many people that have been on Married at First Sight before would be willing to let them do it again?
I mean, for TV time, they probably would do the Last Resort thing. For
maybe
TV, some of them are.
I mean, and if it was like a rematch type of thing, they could call it that Married at First Sight rematch. And then maybe don't make them get married this time. Just set them up and see what happens. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shawnee, I want to watch this show so bad. I cannot even.
If they come up with a rematch, that's mine.
Shawnee, listen, get your coins because this is a show I want to see. I love that idea. I would Chris that got jilted because of Alyssa. Such a good person and such a good person.
Right.
So many people. Yes. Oh, Shawnee Flowers. I like that idea, honey. Let's jump on it. Call your people. Call your people, Shawnee.
My people.
Call your people and tell them to get on there. Just get some people and then call them.
I need to find some people.
I'm gonna stop.